Alright. Hello everyone, welcome to BSG 2017. I'm Thextera,
I'm some guy on the couch.
and that's Wizboy. He doesn't run this game, but he's just here for fun. Let's just get the countdown going.
You forced me.
I'm ready for the countdown.
Okay, and
3,
2, 1, go! Alright, right off the bat, starting with an insanely hard strat, which is holding the start button to skip the cutscene as soon as possible. Alright, this is Rayman. You start off without any power-ups at all. You can only jump. You don't get the fist power-up until 2 screens into this. You cannot run until 40 minutes into the speed run, which is like halfway. So half of this run will be done by just walking. Although you may think it's slow, but there is a lot of cool tricks to make up for it. So, for example, already a really small optimization you can do is if you jump towards the vine, you can actually hold X and jump off the vine on the first frame. And actually, it boosts you forward a bit, it boosts you forward like a frame or 2 or 3. I don't know, it's really not that major. But like doing all the vine boosts in Pink Plant Woods will save you like a quarter of a second in total. So, you know, it's quite a lot. So yeah, this is Batilla. She gives us the power-ups. Although I don't know why she doesn't give just all the power-ups right away. No, she just gives us one power-up. This time she gives us the fist ability. So we can actually use our fist right now. That's a plum right there, the bouncing thing. We'll abuse that later on as well in the game. Alright, so this is any percent. Although I am collecting all the cages in the game. There is 102 cages. The reason I'm collecting all of them is because they are required to actually enter the last level. It will only unlock if you get all the cages. All bosses are not necessary. Turns out we can actually skip a boss, though they don't get tracked, so you don't need to kill them in order to open the last world. So yeah, right there I jumped over that hammer. That's actually sort of precise to do. You need to jump like as late as you can on that platform and you can jump over it. So yeah, right now we only got 3 cages. There is 6 per level. The reason I'm not getting the 3 other ones is because I can't. I either do not have the necessary power-up or it's just slower to get them now. I will come back when I have the running ability to get all the remaining ones. So on this level I'm also gonna only have 3. And the other ones I get when I have the running ability. Although a TAS actually is able to get all the cages on this screen. Because normally you're not able to get 1 cage without the ring grab ability. Which we will get after the mosquito nest level, which is the 4th level.
This is also the Rayman game that has the most ports. Because we have the PS1 version, we have a GBA version, we have a iOS version, what is actually my personal favorite.
Oh yeah.
We have the Atari Jaguar version, what is the worst version of them all, and we have the Sega Saturn, and PC of course.
What are you saying? Atari is amazing.
No ice physics though.
Yeah, Atari Jaguar is a different game pretty much.
But
Like it has the same levels but no physics, like no slippery physics, like the levels are completely changed.
Mosquito knows how to shoot.
Yeah, this next level actually on the Atari Jaguar is amazing. Like you can shoot the mosquito. It's pretty awesome. Now this is an auto-scroller. Normally you cannot speed up auto-scrollers, but this one you can, because at certain points in this auto-scroller, the screen will start moving slower. And if we stay to the left side of the screen, we will actually trigger that slow speed later. So we get the fast speed longer. And you can do this a few times. Like if you notice it right there, the screen started moving slower. That's why I stayed at the left side of the screen. And now I'm gonna stay at the right side of the screen because it's gonna go faster right here. Now I'm gonna move to the left because it's gonna go slower again. And then as soon as it's slower, I'm gonna move to the right again because it's gonna go faster again. And that might not seem like much, but in the end it's gonna save you about 5-6 seconds. So it's quite major because this game is getting to a point where the top run is actually really good. So seconds matter.
Wait,
All right,
Tex, I just heard that there is a web browser version of Rayman 1.
there is, which is
Oh,
only
wow.
the Pink Plant Woods level, and
Oh,
it's broken
wow.
as hell.
Let's speedrun that game.
Yeah, you can do it in like
Let's do another
30
port.
seconds. Alright, so we actually have the hanging ability now. We were previously not able to hang on top of the platforms. No, we weren't able to do that. Now we can. Okay, so this is the overall, by the way. This is where we transfer to the levels, and there was actually another way we could go here. Now, the reason we go this way is because after this level, which is Mosquito's Nest, is the at the end there's a Batilla that gives us the ring grab ability, and that is required to actually go further into the game. So that is why we go here first. Though if you watch speedruns like 2-3 years ago, they would actually go to the other one first. Reason being is because on that level, at the time, it wasn't possible to get all the cages on the first run through, and it would be faster to do that level first. So yeah, because of like all the tricks that got found, we are actually able to get all the cages on that first playthrough there. So that's why we also do this level first.
I don't know if you said it already, but there is no 100%
I haven't
for
said
this
it yet.
game. We only have any percent, and that's just because it's the most common category. We also have beat sex percent, what is the category I run, and that's overall it's just like 20 minutes, and the world record is around 17 minutes or something.
Something like that.
And it's just you're going to one of the mid bosses, and you actually skip that mid boss in any percent. So that's the only boss you can skip of them all.
Yeah, in the
And-
PS1 version. Yeah, in the PC you can skip another one.
You also have beat scops percent, what is just sort of any percent, but you skip all the cages and you go to the last boss you can actually fight.
Yeah, Scops is the last one that you can actually enter without requiring all the cages.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Go ahead.
We have a €3 anonymous donation. Yo, Dex, good luck on the run. 7 hit or bust.
Thank you for that. Good luck. Alright, so this screen is actually pretty hard. If we can jump on this thing here. We can't. Dude. Oh my god, okay. Let's just go.
So hard.
Okay. That was almost a perfect screen. Basically, we manipulated that plum there to be able to get a cycle earlier, but I screwed it up completely afterwards, but besides the point.
So what you just saw there is Tex is just meshing left, right, and X, so he can get on the vines faster. What is a really fine strat to do?
Yep. Also, please. Okay. Yeah, if you miss this flower jump, which happens a lot in my marathon runs, you actually have to die. Like, there is a way to get back up, but it's really hard. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. Alright, so we got all the cages here. We do not need to come back here. Also, going down here is quicker than actually going to the right and then jumping down. Alright, so time for Mosquito's Nest. Here as well, we're not gonna get all the cages because it's gonna be faster to get them when we have the running ability. And it's impossible as well to get them now, to get all of them now.
There's also a trick coming up soonish, I think. Plum Skip 2.0, right?
Yeah, Plum Skip 2.0.
And what we're just doing in for Plum Skip 2.0 is we try to kind of manipulate the location of the plum. So if we jump on a plum at a certain point, we can let it bounce on the last possible moment, so we can skip one of the hunters. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, if we're at the bottom, we're gonna jump on the plum again to make it bounce again, and then we can actually make the jump.
It's
There we
actually a
go.
pretty hard strat.
It's just all about the visual cues. So yeah, we got that there. Saves like 4 seconds. Because if you don't do that, you actually need to kill the hunter or damage boost through him, which is much lower. So
And if you are on a plum and you're going down, and if you hit a plum with your fist, you can get more speed. So if you just keep hitting the plum, you get a lot of speed on it.
alright, Let's see if we can get this here.
Yeah.
This is pretty hard.
I'm gonna explain it later for you.
Okay, we got it.
Nice.
Good. That saves 8 seconds. It's called early cycles. Basically, this game is all like camera based. There is no global cycles. It's all screen cycles. And basically, if you jump at the right times, you can manipulate the camera in that way that you can reach all the platforms on the first jump, or how do you say it? Also, I'm gonna turn to the left here and turn to the back to the right when the screen has caught up, and that will actually reset this plum cycle here. So yeah, once again abusing the camera. So yeah, that early cycle saves about 5 to 8 seconds, which is quite a lot actually, by doing that. Okay, let's see if we can get this in a cool way.
As you can see as well, he's hitting the hunters on
Good.
a
Should get this.
on only one point, and you can only hit the hunters when they're pointing their gun down. So if they are shooting at you, you can't hit them.
Yeah. Also, you saw me just jump through the ceiling there. That's because jumping from there, apparently you can just jump through it. And if you time it right, like I did, you can get the cage and then jump through it, which saves like a half a second to a second or something. So yeah, this is another auto-scroller. This one you cannot speed up in any way though. The only way to do it faster is just to stay at the right side of the screen to actually hit the end sign as soon as you can.
There are also a few vines at the end of this auto-scroller, and if you do first frame jumps on those vines, you can get further. But if you do it too much, you die, I think.
Yeah, because once again the vine boosts you forward, and okay, I wasn't paying attention. Good. Yeah, the vine boosts you forward, and if you go faster than the screen, you die. So yeah, if you're all the way at the right side of the screen and you do those vine boosts, you will die. So yeah.
That's also on the left part of the screen. So if you hit one side of your screen during an auto-scroller, you just die.
Or at the bottom as well. It's
The
possible.
bottom?
Yeah,
Aye.
it's possible in Mr. Sax Hullabaloo. You can die from the bottom of the screen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Memes.
You like drop down a set of platforms and you go down so fast that you drop down and die.
So here is Mosquito.
Yeah, I didn't
And-
explain the first boss fight,
Yeah.
how to do it ideally.
Okay, let's go. So Mosquito, it's just the same as Bzz, the first Mosquito, but he's just named Bzz. What you do, you see him standing at the left and right corners of the map, and that's just because Mosquito is dropping fruits,
Yeah.
and those fruits can hit you. So if you stand on the left and the right point of the screen, he drops the fruits faster, what makes him fly faster to the other side of the screen. And right here, he's going to skip one of the hits, and that's because that makes Mosquito going to a different cycle twice, what is actually a faster cycle. Because if you hit the Mosquito on the lower part of the screen, he has a longer animation to go to the middle. So we try to hit him as high as possible, so the animation is shorter.
Yeah, for the last hit it doesn't matter, because if you hit him in the last hit, he will just move straight up. So we will try to hit him even when he's off screen, because it doesn't matter.
So as you can see, he hit him on the lowest possible place, what makes the animation really long.
Once again, moving to the sides of the screen to make him drop faster, and then here's the last hit. I know he's gonna spawn there because there is literally no RNG in this game. So yeah, I know where he's gonna go. Now, well, there is only one instance of RNG in this game, but it's no big deal.
So now we get the ring ability.
The ring grab ability, yeah.
And the ring grab ability is really handy in this run, because I think a few months ago or even
No,
further.
it's been years.
Oh,
It's
been
been like a
years,
year and a
excuse
half.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago, we found out that when we hold up on a ring, we can get a lot of speed, or hold the speed which we get from the ring.
Yeah.
So we can get certain gauges faster by doing that. And the first instance of that you're going to see is in Bongo Hills.
Ah, we
3,
just did it on the rings on the Batilla screens.
but with the cage to get cages earlier.
Oh right, yeah.
The
That's
first
in
cage
Bongo
we're
Hills,
going
yeah.
to get with that is Bongo 3.
Oh god.
So right there, you try to jump at a spot with a certain amount of speed to
There
get a
we go.
cage up there. And then we're going to do the same thing to get to the other part. So here are ice physics in Rayman, and the ice physics in this game are actually pretty good.
Yeah, you can charge your fist to do a fist boost, which boosts you in the opposite direction, and it's really useful. Because that gap I just cleared, it's not possible to clear it without hanging if you don't do that.
So like Tex explained, you can do 1-frame jumps on the vines, but you can also do that on the ground. So if you just hold X when you go on the ground, you can get a first-frame jump. And what you're going to see right here is a really handy damage boost. And this damage boost saves around how much time?
20, 30, something like that.
So he needs to hit the cloud before. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice.
Yeah, you need to get damage boosted, then you quickly turn around because you get damage boosted in the opposite direction. And then you land on the cloud, and you can use those invincibility frames to jump through the spiky ball, which is normally not possible. Although you need to make sure to do it as late as you can, because if you do it too early, you bonk against the spikes anyway. Like, it doesn't hurt you then, because you're already in iframes, but you bonk regardless, so...
And you saw him hitting the cloud before he did the damage boost, and that's just because if he doesn't hit that cloud, he cannot go off the other cloud by walking because he gets stuck on it. So here's our first death abuse. We're going to get the cage here, and then we're going to die.
Yeah, that's why we took the photographer, because those are the checkpoints in the game, and you get sent through it, back through it if you die. And turns out this is on a really handy location, because it takes quite longer to take the chocolate balls back up.
So coming up is the zip, and the zip is my favorite trick in this game. So we are just going to get to clip Rayman's hair in the ceiling, so we can raise up.
Hey!
Hey.
You know, it's really not that hard, but it stresses me out every time, especially in marathon or races, because if you screw it up, you lose about 16 seconds, so it's quite a lot.
So this is our first instance of getting cages early by using the trick with the rings.
If you saw runs 2 years ago, they would do Bongo Hills twice because of this next cage right here.
Damage
But
boost right here.
because we use the speed locking, we can get it really easy. Like, all we do is hold up and jump, and then we can lock the speed we get, and we can easily get to this platform. It is possible to do without it. It was found. It was originally called Storm Skip, but it's so easy now. Like, nobody really calls it Storm Skip anymore. But you used to have to do a really crazy tether boost, and a tether boost, basically a tether is the if you grab a ring, like the chains, the glittery chains. If that is really big, you can get like much quicker and higher jumps. So you would like punch to the ring, turn to the other side to get a really big tether, and then you were able to actually reach the platform. Just barely. It's really hard though. Storm Skip used to be pretty hard. If you could get first try Storm Skip, you would be hyped. Like, but that is all not necessary anymore.
So here's another damage boost. So we're getting hit by the most highest spike ball,
The top ball, yeah.
the top ball, and after that we're just dying to get back.
Yeah, it's quicker to die to get back.
So are we going to use the save ball?
The save ball?
Don't you know what's? Well, wait.
What is the save ball?
There's one ball or one bongo. I don't know what it is. How do you call those things again?
Chocolate
Those-
balls.
Oh, it's a chocolate ball. I forgot. There's one chocolate ball. There's one chocolate ball of the 4 that, for some reason, doesn't make you get hit by the music notes.
Really? I generally did not know that.
Didn't you know that?
I've been running this game for 2-3 years and I
Like-
did not
like this
know that.
one.
No, but all the balls here don't hit it.
Oh,
It doesn't
wow.
matter.
Memes.
In this section, none of them hit
In the
you.
first one, it's
I thought in the first one all of them hit you.
in the first one it is I think the lowest when you spawn in.
Also, we are jumping over the end sign because Rayman has really evil cage locations. That is also a reason why doing this casually, it's really hard to actually complete the game without having like a guide because of all the crazy cage locations that are like in absurd locations. Oh god, I missed the cloud. Okay, interesting.
Oh yeah.
When is it okay, there we go. You can actually do a zip here as well, but since the cloud spawns at like a random time, you have to like time it just before the cloud jumps or like spawns. You have to jump and then crouch to do the zip there. I remember when it was first discovered, I tried it for like 20 minutes and I got it once. So yeah, it's not really RTA viable.
Is it used in the TS?
Yeah, of course it's used in the TAS. It saves it quite a bit actually.
So now that I'm talking about the TAS, recently Gotan are
Scrimpy and Godan, yeah.
Scrimpy and Gotan, and
Shoutouts to them.
yeah, they made like the Rayman 1 TAS, and it's 20 minutes faster than the current world record.
1 hour and 3 minutes. Current world record RTA is 1 hour, 20 and 51 seconds.
By Glackham.
Glackham, yeah. He took it a few weeks ago.
Right before ESA, right?
Yeah, like a day before my run at ESA. Oh yeah, I'm trying this clip
Oh, there we
here and
go.
I'm not gonna get... No, I'm only trying it once.
Wasn't that 1 pixel?
Yeah, probably. So yeah, you can clip in this game. Basically, if you press left or right, and the next frame you press down, and you're on a platform that is a diagonal platform meeting a horizontal platform, and on like the edge of it, you do the inputs. You can clip through any surface that is not that is thin enough. You can just clip through. And we can do it there, though usually we only try it once. Trying it once costs 3 seconds, though failing it compared to getting it will lose you about 19 seconds. So yeah.
And
Now we can do one here as well,
Nice.
which we got. Basically, this one is easier though. You don't even need to press a direction. All you have to do is just time your jump correctly. Which is just before you hit the ground. You have to jump and then you clip through, saving about 5 seconds. Yeah, like if you know when to jump,
What's
this
the
is
song
really not
name?
that hard
I want
anymore.
to know the song.
I have no idea what's it called.
Where can I find the sheets?
On YouTube. Ah, okay. There is a way to get this cage without losing your momentum, but it's pretty precise to jump. So if you jump too early, you get hit by the notes and you go even slower than the version I had. So yeah, I took it the safe way. I jumped a bit later and then I turned to the right to hang on that edge. And then I got the cage like that. Also, more evil cage placement. Basically, the cage spawner is when I jump to this platform. Now, as you can see, the platforms actually they drop down if I jump on them. So what we want to do there is a fake jump to the right. We can barely spawn the cage, and then we just go back. Then we don't have to wait for the platform to respawn, saving like a second or two.
You can also hear those cute little audio cues when things spawn.
Yeah.
So that's basically when you know something spawns.
This section is actually really easy. Like all I'm doing is holding right and jump. Like if you could do this casual, this is a nightmare by the way, because this is filled with slippery physics. But yeah, if you know how to do everything, it gets.
It took me
easy.
30 minutes just to learn this level for beat 6%.
And once again, using a tether, or not a tether boost, a fizz boost to do that section really easy. Also, my ting count is amazing right now.
Memes.
Beside the point. Okay, so there is a really old trick here where we can use an iframe here to get down here, saving like 12 seconds, sort of like that. And then here we're gonna do a fizz boost again to get way more speed. And then if we time our jumps correctly here, yeah, we don't lose our speed, and then we can jump over this guy while turning to the left. Because if you turn to the right, you don't actually jump over him.
This is Mr. Sax. This
And
was Mr. Sax.
yeah, this is Mr. Sax.
Oh,
Hi,
sorry.
and bye, Mr. Sax.
Let's do this again. This is Dark Mind, the final boss of the game. And that was Dark Mind.
I don't get the reference.
Oh, you missed so much memes.
Alright, so this is another Bitala screen. This time we will get the helicopter ability. Yay! Also, if you drop down here in this this hole, you don't actually die, because you can go back up to the left. So it's not possible to die on the Bitala screens. Alright, up next, Twilight Gulch. We can go to the left, technically, but we don't have the running ability. And getting the running ability involves us getting through this level first. Now in this level we won't be getting any cages. Reason being is because we will go back here with the running ability, which is faster than getting them with the walk, while walking. Though we cannot actually, well, you can with a really hard specific trick. You can get all the cages here on the first playthrough. No, actually you can't. Never mind. I'm wrong there. Now you can get all the cages only in the PC version. You can, because then they changed the level dramatically, and you can actually reach that ring much easier. In this version, it requires a pretty specific jump. That if you don't know the visual cues of when to jump and when to helicopter, you will probably try that for like 20-30 times and thinking it's impossible to reach that ring.
And that's also Dark Mind. That's another final boss of this game. No.
This is Mr. Stone.
Are you sure about that? Challenge accepted.
Alright, so this is Mr. Stone. If we get hit by them and we hold up or down, we actually can get a huge damage boost from them as well. And we will be using it in just a little bit, and hopefully get a really awesome trick here.
It's a really cool damage boost. And
Actually, we got it.
nice. Actually, if you don't do that damage boost, when I started playing this game, I didn't even know how to do that part. Nice.
Look at the Hunter freeze frame. Yeah, I like to do that. But yeah, that's a pretty hard trick. It saves like 2-3 seconds and looks really amazing. I like it when I get it. It involves just doing a very specific hover as well. If you hover too early or if you hover too late, that's all really bad.
So this is another death abuse, right?
Yeah. It's faster to die here than it is to walk all the way back to the left. So yeah, from now on, we will get all the cages in every level. Because we can. Another pretty cool tether boost here. Into a speed lock. Also, on this level, there is actually 2 end signs. One is all the way to the right, which is really far away, and one is right there. You can jump down, and then you can grab the rings and get there pretty fast. So there's a couple levels with 2 end signs, and we obviously take the quickest ones. Also, I ran to the right there to actually spawn this cloud. Another really evil cage placement by Ubisoft. If you haven't already noticed, by the way, the music in this game is amazing.
Yep.
That is a big reason for me to keep playing this game as well. It's the amazing music.
They should make really good music for Rayman 4.
Rayman 4, what a meme.
Oh.
Also a damage boost here. Get out. I'm actually
should
gonna
really
take
get
this
duct tape for
photographer
you.
because I died here in the ESA run. So let's not do that anymore, right? I had to do this whole level again, so yeah.
And for some reason, this little part is an auto-scroller.
Yeah! There's this random ass, like 3-second auto-scroller right there. Nobody knows why. It's there. Oh, dang. I messed that up, so I cannot get here on the quick cycle either.
If you hit those lava balls with your fist, they all split into pieces.
Okay, there we
And
go.
all those pieces can hit you. Nice damage boost.
Yeah, that was intended, actually. Also, I'm gonna set up my HP in that way that I literally have 1 HP after this. Basically, I'm gonna do a damage boost here to get past that section quicker, and then I'm gonna do a really stupid time save, which only saves 1 second, but it looks really cool. It loses way more than it saves if you fail it, but at least we got it. So I had 1 HP there. Now I'm gonna jump to the right side of the cloud to spawn the cage. Now I'm not going to the cage directly. I'm gonna go to this photographer here, and then I'm gonna grab the cage. Found by ENSG Master. This dead abuse here. That is also why I keep my HP low. I'm gonna get the cage, and now it only takes me 1 hit to die. And then we're gonna get we're gonna start here again.
So as you maybe saw, and if you maybe know the game, you can collect things in this game, and if you have 99 things, then you get an extra life and
100.
full health. Oh, 100.
Yeah, if you get 100 things. Gonna spawn a cage here, doing a little damage boost here. And then hopefully...
Nice meme, Andy.
There we go, okay. Alright, that was good. And then if you're fast enough, we can actually just jump over this golem. Jumping over golems is in general pretty annoying to do, but if you go fast, you just jump over him. That was pretty decent artworks. Happy with that. Alright, next level is Mr. Stone Peaks. After this level, we will finally get the running ability. Yay!
Yay, that took a long
40 minutes into the run. We'll get it. Nice. 40. Yeah, this level takes 6-7 minutes.
We actually
Yeah.
forgot to introduce Rayman.
Oh, Terrazan,
Yeah,
yeah.
Rayman.
Damn. Like in the PC version, there is actually voice acting on this point, and you know what he says? Can you do an imitation or something? Shadow?
Can you give me a hint? I think I know it, but I'm not gonna risk it.
Nah, you should YouTube it. Like, I cannot really do it in a funny way, but yeah, there is a really cool voice acting here. You should definitely check it out. There is one for Terrazan as well in the Swamps of Forgetfulness.
Why didn't they give one to Batella?
I know, no idea, man.
That would actually be pretty funny though.
So yeah, this level is filled with spikes. Also, we actually, in the start, we broke a boulder and there was like a guitar inside, and in return for giving his guitar back, we actually got a magic potion which makes us helicopter power last forever, though on the next screen we lose it for some weird reason that nobody knows. No, not in the next screen, in the screen after that, sorry. I'm saying wrong things about this game.
Helicopter ability after 1 level.
Cough cough, Rayman.
This is a really cool screen though, this next screen. This screen is, by the way, not in the Atari Jaguar version, because, you know, physics are not there. Anyway, you have to use your helicopter hair to cut these ropes, which is a really cool mechanic in my opinion. Now, it doesn't matter how fast you cut them, because the screen will go as fast regardless. Now, if you do it too late, you drown. So, as long as you don't drown, you do it the fastest way. Now, in the previous screen, you may have seen me like get more speed than intended. That is another way to speed lock there. Basically, if you tap X, which is the helicopter button, and you don't go as fast all the time, but on the spots where you go as the fastest, you can actually hold up and you lock that speed. So, and then you can just keep tapping X and get the max speed constantly. And you can do that everywhere, but I screwed it up everywhere, so yeah. Anyway.
And that little optimization that you just saw was found by the testers, right?
Yeah, it was found by Scrimpy and Gotan. Now, this is very convenient though that we had that dead abuse, if you remember, in the previous level. Now, we had a fast fist. Oh, I didn't even tell you this. There is speedy fists, and if you die, you lose them. Now, the only way to get that cage the way I did was if you have a slow fist. Now, it's very convenient that we had to do that dead abuse because that gave us the slow fist. If we didn't do that dead abuse, we wouldn't have been able to do the optimization on the previous screen. So yeah, it's a pretty nice thing. Also, these are 2 really long auto-scrollers, by the way. No way to speed them up, basically.
Do we have then time for a quick donation?
Sure.
Okay, we got a €1.01 donation from Thinking, aka Captain Obvious, with the
Yo.
comment, "Yay, Cruel!" which goes towards the Final Fantasy II naming incentive for Leon and puts Cruel in the lead by 1 cent. So if you want to support that name suggestion, then you should get your donations in.
So yeah, right there I actually hit the golem, because if you don't hit him, he's a pain to jump over. But if you hit him, you can just jump over him, which is pretty nice. Also, some more tether boosts you just saw. I mean fizz boosts. I confuse those 2 constantly. Then more here. Jump for that P there. Now we're gonna jump off this platform here, because that's what we have to do. Get this cage here. Now there's a really cool fizz boost you can do here to completely get past this section really fast. Okay, we got it. Basically, normally there is supposed to be a lava ball on every of those platforms, but we can skip the triggers by doing the fizz boost, and then we actually can jump over the triggers. If you try to do it without a fizz boost, you cannot actually jump over the triggers, but because of the fizz boost we can, and that makes that section much easier. Alright, low 36 entering the fight, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Okay, this is the Mr. Stone fight. It used to be really boring, but it got really awesome.
I'm
'Cause
giving this one to you.
you can do a lot of extra hits that are not intended, like this one. And this looks much harder than it is, because it's really easy to do. And then we're gonna do that, get the speed here, and then do it as late as possible here, because if we don't do it as late as possible, it doesn't get hit. Also, we need to wait there a little bit, and then we're gonna wait here as long as we can again to hit it again. Because if you hit the thing in the middle, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can hit it again. Also doing this hit here, which involves like a pretty precise jump. You can jump on the boulder midway. So yeah, that was a perfect stone fight. It's pretty nice.
Thanks. Gotta tell you something from Glacken.
Yeah.
7 hit or bust.
Nice. Yeah, what he's talking about. Oh, you probably didn't even hear it. What he said was 7 hits or bust. Basically, what that means is that the last boss has 3 phases. In the last phase, you can actually pixel perfect hit the boss without him having to jump up if you time it well. And he just got like 6 hits in a row, which nobody has ever done before that. Only people have done 5, including me and Imultont, I think, and himself as well. But he actually managed to do 6 hits in a row now, which is basically you hit the boss, and then literally 58 frames after that you have to hit him again. 58 frames after that you have to hit him again. And 1 frame early or 1 frame late, then it means he jumps up, and he managed to do that 6 times, so shout outs to Glacken.
So now we're going to backtrack to all the levels with the running ability. So we just said goodbye to the tongue ability, what actually has no
I
use,
didn't do
right?
that, did I? Normally, like after the boss fight, I do the grimace thing, which is the tongue thing, because that's the last point you can do it. It's not really used in the 90% run, and it is useful though. You can scare off the big living stones with that.
Ah.
But yeah, other than that, it has no use. Also, you should check out the Japanese version in this game. It has the cutest grimace sound. Like all the sounds are way different, and it has a really cute grimace sound. Yeah. This is the jump I was talking about. I got it. Oh, almost screwed it up. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I got it first try. If you're playing this game for the first time, you will probably need like ages to get that. Also doing another speed lock here to get this gauge, and then dying, and then exiting through the end sign here, the exit sign.
So talking about the Japanese version is the fastest version of them all, right?
Technically, now since we cut out loads, I guess, but the physics are so bad that nobody plays it. Like, sometimes like you do a running jump and you lose your momentum completely. So yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, technically it is, because recently, like I think March this year, we decided to cut out the loads in this game to make it more fair between emulator and console. Yeah, the Rayman community loves emulators, that's for sure. So yeah, it's really fair now. Even between consoles, there is a big difference. For example, loads between me and Glackham's run is like 10 seconds of difference or something. So yeah, there is a big difference in loads. Now, the only way to cut out loads, though, is to do it manually in this game. There is no auto splitters or anything for consoles, obviously. So yeah, we have to manually time every load to cut it out, which is a pretty, like, it takes longer than doing a run. But yeah, we are dedicated for that. So yeah, we have a fair leaderboard. I like it.
You know what's also really bad?
What?
Rayman Racing Rabbits.
Yeah, but you play it. You did a speed run of that. Come on now.
It's a secret.
Sure. Aren't you on the leaderboards?
I'm not.
You're not?
It's Stan. Stan leads.
Oh, Stan submitted a run. Oh yeah, you got the like world
Stan
record
has
on
world
his
record
first
right
run,
now.
right? Yeah.
Goten is the tasser. He doesn't run.
So yeah, another auto-scroller. Goes really slow. Nothing to speed it up. And after this, it's time for Mr. Sax Hullabaloo, which is the level. Normally, on the second screen of that level, there is the boss fight, Mr. Sax. But like we said earlier, we can actually skip it. Now, the way we skip it is basically because all the cages we have to get there are on the first screen. We can just get all the cages, then die, and then use the end sign to get out. And like I said before, the game doesn't track whether you killed bosses or not. So we can just do that. Now, the weird thing is in the Atari Jaguar version, it does track it. So if you do not kill Mr. Scops, for example... Oh, dang, what did I do? Then you cannot actually unlock the final world for some reason. But yeah, Atari Jaguar is weird anyway, so...
So, after this screen, we have the Mr. Sax fight, but we can just get all the cages and just go back to the end sign to skip Mr. Sax himself.
Alright, so that was horrible, but whatever. Now, this is cool, though. Look at that speed. Basically, I did a speed storage there, and oh boy, it's lovely to explain this every time.
Go ahead, you have
Basically,
all the time.
yeah, you can store the speed you get by doing, like, if you see, as soon as Rayman gets the running ability, every time you jump, do a running jump. Oh my god, I'm like not doing strats at all, whatever. Every time you do a running jump, you actually do a roll. And every time you do that roll, you can store the speed of that. Oh dang. That was another instance of a clip, by the way, you could do, but we only try it once because it only saves 3 seconds. If you get it. Now, where was I? So yeah, you can store the speed you get by getting any speed that is faster than run speed. So, if you do a rolling jump and you have faster speed than run speed, you can store that. Also, there's under clip here. There we go. Pixel perfect once again. Though you have a lot of instances to try it, as you can see, because it's literally like filled with horizontal platforms meeting diagonal platforms. But yeah, getting interrupted here on the speed storage talk once again. For example, right now you saw me get speed from that slippery platform. Right now I have speed storage. So if I just do walking jumps now, that doesn't give me the roll. I have it stored. So as long as I do not get Rayman, a rolling Rayman jump now, I have it stored. And it even gets stored on the world map and while dying as well. So right now I still have it stored, the speed I got from that slippery platform. Even right now I still have it. And it's really convenient because you will be able to use it to get plum skip. Basically, there was a really hard trick here, which was called plum skip. But we can completely avoid it now by doing that, as you can see. Now, I did do a run in the start, but it doesn't matter because I stopped just before jumping on the plum to not get that rolling jump. And that way I still store it, so yeah.
And the task does a clip with the plum to get up there.
Yeah, it's
real-
completely
you
ridiculous.
should really watch the task.
Yeah, the task is completely ridiculous. Should definitely give that a watch. So yeah, more cleanup for 2 more levels, and then we're moving on to Picture City.
Oh boy, Picture City.
Pretty good level.
Yep.
Also, we can get this cage in a cool way. Nice, we got it. Now we're gonna damage boost on this hammer here. And that makes us able to go to the left faster. Okay, that was good.
So, what's your favorite level?
My favorite level. Good question. What's my favorite level? I think it is Spaceman Masquerader. Although it is also the level that is, in my opinion, the hardest one to do perfect.
Mine is Bongo Hills for sure.
Allegro Presto.
Same.
Screw Allegro Presto.
Yes.
It's just really annoying level. Like the first screen, basically, is the annoying part. To do that correctly, it's too hard. Also, we're skipping that P there. There is a reason we do that. Because we will be doing another dead abuse in the next level. And since there is a life here, if we took the P, and we got hit by the hunter there, we would have restored our HP to 5. And doing, if we do that dead abuse, we do not have a pit we can jump out. So we have to die by getting hit. And as you can see, you get invincibility frames if you get hit. So getting hit 5 times to die takes a really long time. So yeah, we only have to get hit 3 times now to die. So that's much better. That's why we don't take that V upgrade. Now, it's very important. You just saw me grab a Speed Fist. Now, that one is really important. I'm gonna tell you I already had a Speed Fist, but there is a trick in the third level, or in the third screen of the next level, where, which I can reach a cage if I have a stage 2 or 3 fist. Now, yeah, getting a Speed Fist doesn't necessarily mean you have the fastest fist in the game. You have to get 3 to get the fastest fist in the game. But to do this trick, stage 2 fist is required. So right now, we have 2 Speed Fists. One from Bongo Hill's last screen, and one from we just took. Now, we did take more than that, but we died in between. Now, wait, let me just get this first. Okay, so we died in between and we actually exited the levels. Now, if you exit a level, you get the fist back that you had originally. So that is why in not Twilight Gulch, Anguish Lagoon, which was the
second level.
Yeah, not the previous level, but the level before that. We actually exited the level, and yeah, that resets our fist that we had before entering that screen. Same for the Mr. Sax. We took some Speed Fist there, and we actually died, and then exit the level, which reset our fist as well. So in the end, we still only got that one fist from the last screen of Bongo Hills. No, not Bongo Hills, Gong Heights. Because then we actually complete the level, and that saves our fist. So yeah. It might be a confusing explanation, but I hope you at least understand it a little bit.
This game is confusing overall.
Yeah, also this screen is pretty hard to do perfectly, but we managed to do it. No, not perfect, but yeah.
Chat is saying you forgot the cage with the return sign.
I don't believe it.
Nah, I don't believe as well.
Getting spammed everywhere.
Really? Did I forget a cage?
Yeah.
I may have.
Artists says as well, return sign.
Okay.
Which level? That's the question.
Did I exit the level after that abusing?
Yeah, you.
Did
yeah,
I?
you did.
I have a feeling I didn't. No,
You should
that.
check.
That's too late. It's fine though.
Yeah, we will see. And otherwise, let's make this a scops %.
Nah, not exiting the level just means we cannot do that trick. Oh yeah, no. I don't know actually if I have enough. We'll see in the next screen. Yeah, it's because like you're explaining constantly, and then I forget gauges sometimes.
You should get...
Huh? Yeah.
What? Why me?
So yeah, let's see if we can actually reach this cage now. I don't know.
So we're now...
Yeah, no. I
yeah.
indeed forgot to exit the level to reset the speed fist, but that's okay because we can just get it like this.
So
Oh,
we're abusing
what am I
the...
even doing
I
here?
hope I'm saying this right. We're abusing the subpixels
Like
of
that.
of the wall
Yep. There we go.
to clip into the wall, so we can get the cage by just fisting. And normally we need to get small and get to the cage like this.
Like this. I'm doing it the intentional way. Yay!
Casual strats.
So yeah, I even said it like, oh yeah, you need to exit the level to reset the fist, but I still didn't do it. I don't know why, but also that means we have to actually wait here. Normally you don't have to wait here if you do the strats correctly, but whatever. Also, it makes this section at least a bit easier because you have 5 HP now because we just took the P. If you do the harder strats, you only have 1 HP here to do that damage boost I just did, which makes it a bit riskier and you can easily die. There we go, timed that perfectly. It's pretty hard to do that, timing that and then hanging there. Alright, now we're going back to get small Rayman again. And we're gonna do one last damage boost here. Now it's, well, no, it's not important because I'm not gonna try the soft lock hit. Yeah, like if you can reach the boss fight here with 4 HP, which I have right now, you can actually attempt the soft lock hit on the last hit. Basically, you can do extra hits on that fight by using an HP. You can do 3 in total, although the third one is pretty risky because it can soft lock the game. And I actually managed to do that at ESA Germany this year, so that's why I'm not gonna even bother because it only saves 8 seconds. And 8 seconds is nothing in a marathon run, so I'm not gonna do that. Also, I hope I got all the cages. I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, good. Now I'm paranoid.
I'm here to check all your cages.
Alright, so on this boss fight, we first have that intro and the first instance of the RNG as well coming up. The first and only real RNG in this game.
Don't lose the run.
Is where the pirate at the top in that bucket there, he throws bombs. In a bit, he will throw a lot of bombs, and they are at random locations. So right now, he's gonna drop those bombs, and they're random, and they're in a really stupid spot, but okay, we did it. Alright.
This boss took me 1 month just to
1
finish.
month?
1 month.
Damn. Okay.
On the iOS version.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's more understandable.
So we can hit her by using the swords or the knives as trampolines.
Yeah, and right now we should not be able to hit her, but we can do a damage boost here. And because we get knocked back, excuse me, you can get another hit in. And once again here. And then there would be one more time you can do this, which is on the last hit. Now, because it is unintended to hit her there, if you do it in the wrong time, you will softlock the game, because you're not supposed to hit her on that point. Also, this hitbox is screwed up. As you can see, the knife is clearly running through Rayman, but it's not hitting me.
So
In the
are you
PC
going to
version,
try?
it does hit you. No, I'm not gonna try it.
Okay.
It's only 8 seconds, and I don't want to risk it.
Did World Record do it?
Of course. Like, I would do it in single segment attempts, of course, but not in a marathon run. It's just too risky. But yeah, what you do here is as soon as the last knife would start moving right now, you would hit her again. And it saves about 8 seconds. Because now we have to wait a little bit. Oh god. Okay. Also, I'm gonna get hit one more time here, intentionally. Because of a dead abuse coming up in the next level. Normally, the fight sets you up perfectly again, because I would have gotten hit one more time to hit her on the soft lock. And then, yeah, we get the next cage, and then we die instantly after that. But since I didn't do that last hit, I didn't get hit anymore. So I took an extra damage boost there. So yeah, we get the cage, and then we jump left, and then instantly die on that spiky there. Which is only a very, very minor save, may I add. Especially if you fail that jump there, which is unintended, obviously, as well. If you fail that jump once, it wasn't worth dying. That's how close it is, actually. Alright. Jumping over here, because you can drop down here, which is not intended either. Alright, and now this stupid ring, gonna fire at it as late as I can, because if you do it a little bit too early, you actually hit the pen and you die, basically. And even though it really seems like you hit the ring, the game tells you, oh yeah, you hit the pin and you die. So yeah. It happened to me a few times. So right now I'm trying to hit it as late as I can every time. And another speed lock all the way to the inside. Alright, so on this screen, next screen, we will get the infinite helicopter again. And there is a thing called pencilus in a bit. Which is basically there is pencil cycles. And if we can set up our speed lock like this, on the first try... Oh god, okay. There we go. Also, hitboxes are weird. If we can set up the speed lock on the first try, we don't actually have to wait on the pencils. Also, hitboxes, pretty weird in this game. Okay, we got it, nice. So yeah, we set it up on the first try, and then we don't have to wait on any of these pencils. And we can even like hit that bouncy platform and get pretty nice speed off of it. And then land in that convenient life to boost you up in full HP.
Also, again, nice hitboxes right here. Right?
Yeah, you can even do it like I just did, like without a damage boost. That's a bit faster, I think. By jumping against to a wall, and then you actually can get really nice momentum again going towards the left, so you can skip that damage boost completely. It's actually pretty precise, I would say. So yeah, it's pretty nice to get that. And yeah, once again there after that, pretty amazing hitbox once again.
This game just has great hitboxes.
Oh yeah, it does.
But does it have better hitboxes than Ramon?
Oh, definitely not. Ramon is the best game.
Ramon is the best game.
Yep.
You should submit it to BSG.
They won't allow that.
You sure?
Yeah. It's filled with memes. Alright, once again, a really evil cage placement right there. Like, just before you hit the end sign, you spawn a cage. Also, this is really important. 3 inputs of my life. Good.
Nice.
It's called the bouncy shits, named after, like, by me. And then, like, I said bouncy shits to this trick, and then everyone started using it for some reason. Because it is bouncy shit hell. Like, anyway, basically what the strat is you do 3 inputs, which is press down, right, and then hover. And if you do those 3 inputs correctly, you can do a specific like hover and not get bounced by the bouncy platform. Now, if you don't do the input correctly, you will fail it and you bounce all the way to the top, and you have to hover, do precise hovers in between the holes of the bouncy platforms. Dang. Oh, I actually made it. Okay. And yeah, that takes a long time. And this is the leap of faith. If you jump at the right time, you can completely skip this whole section above me. Okay, time for Space Mama.
Oh boy.
The level that is really hard to do perfectly. And the music is amazing once again here, obviously. As you can hear. Oh, what am I doing? Interesting. It's fine. It's mine. Alright. The first screen is not that special. There is a pretty cool cage though you can do. You can get here in a cool way. Saves a bit of time. Tried to do it. Screwed it up completely at ESA Sweden though, but let's hope we don't do a redo of that. basically what we're gonna do there is this cage that is guarded by yin yang balls, and if we punch and then hover, we can punch again. Now if we hover and then punch, we obviously cannot hover or like punch again. So we have to actually hit a yin yang ball off the screen first and then hit the cage. So what we have to do is we have to get, oh dang, we have to get a lot of height while going up, hit the first yin yang ball off, and then hover, and then hit the cage. There we go, did it. Nice. So yeah, a lot of explanations, and apparently, like, in the end, it only is like 2 seconds. But yeah, as you can see there, like I did, on the way up, I hit the spiky ball off, then I hovered, and then I hit the cage.
I really like this cage location because you're running to the cage and then suddenly the end sign spawns.
Yeah, exactly. Also, there is the hardest trick in the game here called Stormer Skip. See if we can. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that was so close. Gonna try it one more time. Nah. Okay.
At least you tried.
Yeah.
It's
well,
a really hard trick.
It's a pretty hard trick. It saves 8 seconds if you get it first try. Basically, you have to get a really big tether like you saw, and then you have to do a jump and a punch, and because you do that punch, you hit the ring again, and if you hit the ring again, you get an extra jump, and you can use that to actually get damage boosted by the spiky yin yang, and then you can actually get damage boosted on top of the spike, on top of the sharpener there. See if we can hit this. No. There is actually a precise jump there. You can jump over the spiky yin yang balls there as well. But yeah, that Stormer Skip, it's pretty hard. But yeah, whatever. Also, another instance of speed storage coming up here. Basically, we get the rolling jump, and it's quicker than run speed, so we have it right now. So we're gonna do a walking jump on this next sharpener here. Wait, did I forget a cage? I did forget a cage. I forgot a cage. I forgot a cage. Yeah.
Which one did you actually forget?
Oh, I forgot a cage. I cannot believe it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I forgot a cage.
Just go on.
Yeah, and it's annoying because it's on the third screen, so I have to redo this level completely. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sick. It wasn't record pates anyway.
Rip estimate?
Nah, I can still get estimate.
Nice.
Dang, I can't believe that happened.
Aye.
I forgot it before though in a run, but it's just because I'm like trying to explain everything and then you just forget stuff. It happens. I forgot the cage all the way at the bottom. At least I think I did. I don't remember getting it. Yeah. Basically, if the next cage is not the last cage, I'm screwed. And I think I am.
We will see.
Yeah. It's gonna be the fifth cage. Yeah, I don't remember taking it at all. No, I didn't get it. I was so focused on explaining the upcoming speed storage that I forgot. It's sad. Sad life. It's the fifth cage. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Rip.
I knew it. Dang it, I have to do this level again.
Not like this.
Yeah. Thankfully though, you only have to do the bosses once. This boss takes like 2-3 minutes, so it would take a really long time to do this boss again. So yeah, that's really annoying.
What you maybe missed was of me laughing was audio guy falling. Oh, tech guy, excuse me.
Oh.
Sorry, Box.
He fell?
He almost fell out of his chair.
Please, Space Mama, move away from me now. Thank you. There is a chance he or she moves too close to you and hits you, and we don't want to do that.
Guy.
So yeah, Shaturu found a really cool strat here that you can do double hits on this fight by turning her around, and that makes her iframes run out, and you can actually hit her again if you do it right. I didn't do it right. Now I can try it again here. That should be good. There we go. That's what I meant. You can do 2 hits in a row.
And yes, those are pants.
Oh no, the hole is at the right side. That's not good. I cannot attempt the next
Chef.
double hit now because the hole was at the right side. I wasn't on the right position of the screen to make the hole be on the left side. So yeah, we do have to sacrifice an HP point to do that double hit. Though the Tusk can just jump over the Space Mama, but that's pixel perfect to do. So yeah, I don't even have good HP right now to try it. Also, I should have hit her later, but whatever. Okay, so this is the washing machine. 2 years ago, we just did like as many hits as we could do. But apparently you just need to do a few timed hits. Basically every second long beam you want to hit her. Like this is one long beam. Then a second long beam we want to hit her. And that's the first moment you can actually hit it and do damage. So one more. There we go. Also this hit is impossible. To get on the first hit to hit her, it's impossible. I'm not gonna attempt another double hit because I only have 2 HP. Also, I should have hit. Oh no, it's fine actually. There we go, okay. I forgot that you can do that double hit without actually sacrificing an HP point. And now we just hit her as soon as we can because it's the last hit anyway. Alright, so normally now we move to Crystal Palace, but yeah, we forgot a cage, so we have to do this. We have to do this again.
So,
Rip.
Battilla got kidnapped, as you saw, by Mr. Dark.
Yep, indeed.
So
Oh,
and now we need to save Battilla, and we can only do that by getting all the cages.
yeah, so we have to go back for that one cage we missed, which makes us lose quite some time. But it's fine. This run was pretty good up to this point, so we should still be underestimate. Also, I'm gonna make sure to not die here. I don't like having 1 HP here.
So what's your plan? You're just getting the cage and death abuse to the sign?
I cannot, because there is only an end sign on the first screen of a level.
Aye.
So, yeah.
And you don't have to do Space Mama again, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, nice.
At least I don't have to do that again now. Sure.
I just want to remind you guys that we are running in support of the Dutch Cancer Society, an amazing charity which aims to prevent and fight cancer and alleviate the suffering of those already battling the disease. 90% of your donations will go directly towards the Dutch Cancer Society, so get your donations in by donating one for the upcoming Bit Wars, for example, for the Final Fantasy II character names, for Super Metroid Kill or Save the Animals, or for Animal Crossing, the character and the town name.
Yeah, I wanted to do the Stormer skip
Yeah,
again, but I
I
failed
saw.
completely. That's why I took that P power up, because you have to use an HP point to try it. Ah man, what a disaster. At least the first part of the run was good. Alright, almost at the cage. There we go. Yay.
There it is.
There it is. First try.
First try. So, the Thextera, is this world record?
Yeah, it is. It's world record for get cage percent. So yeah, let's do that speed storage again, shall we? There we go.
Nice.
Come on. This jump is unintended, by the way. It is. Exactly.
So, with the ports of Rayman, there are like really small. I actually forgot to explain this. Like the differences between all the Rayman 1 versions are some cage locations and backgrounds and music, etc.
Yep.
Like for example, in the PC/iOS version, because they're both the same, the background of Picture City, for example, is white and not brown.
What stage fist do I have? I could do a dead abuse here, but nah, I'm not gonna do it. I don't think I have the fastest fists. Like, you can do a dead abuse here, that saves a bit of time, but doing a dead abuse makes you lose a fist speed, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, good. At least I got that.
Just one question, what I don't get when I watch this, you jump and hit the ring at the same time?
Yeah, you get an extra jump if you hit a ring with your fist. That's why this is possible.
Ah, so you don't jump while doing that?
You
Or-
do.
Oh, you do.
You basically just press jump, and then you get an extra jump. That's why you can jump extra times there, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get it.
That's why you can hold punch and jump on the ring, and you can get up like that. That's how it works. At least Crystal Palace went well. We didn't forget a cage, right? No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Screw you.
Love you too, the Thextera.
Still sub-estimate pace. That's good at least.
Well, it's sub me.
Yeah, everything, every run, every finished run is sub you because you haven't completed any percent.
Well, my first playthrough was I completed this game in 1.5 months. So
Oh yeah, definitely sub you then.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In what?
Oh,
Max percent?
ooh, that was actually really cool. Okay, that was really cool. Also, we're jumping to the right here to trigger a cloud.
You already. Oh, wait. I thought you were trying to trigger the cage, but
That was really cool.
Thanks. One question. Is clipping on PC hard?
Clipping on PC is actually not possible.
Ah.
It's only possible, hello, in the American version of the PS1 version. On any other version, it's not possible.
but
Yeah, it's
I
not
actually
even
got.
possible in the PAL version.
Wait, just saying, but I actually got Allegro clip on GBA.
Which one?
Allegro
The one at the bottom? Because the one at the
No,
bottom,
not
all the
with
version
the last
can
one
do.
at the end sign.
The last one at the end sign. Which one is that?
Allegro 1.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But that one, all versions can do that one.
Ah,
Because
okay.
that one, you don't have to press down there. You just have to jump at the right time. I have a feeling I didn't get all the cages. Oh, I did. Okay, cool.
It's not possible on Atari Jaguar, I think, because of ice physics.
Ah, yeah.
And the level is
The level is completely different. Also, this is 40 seconds of down count, so some time to
So-
do this.
Let's get your what faces ready.
Yeah,
So
literally have to wait.
this is my mixtape.
This is a completely dark level. So yeah, you have to memorize this level pretty well.
The light that you get is as lit as my mixtape you just saw.
Dude.
Yeah, speaking about tape, I'm gonna get the duct tape very soon.
But I have to run right after this.
You don't have to speak during your run.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, hi. Hey, we did the level correctly. Hey. Yeah. Thank you.
Because you asked for it.
Thank you. Oh, nice.
Yo, you did something.
Yeah, I did something.
I missed it.
I killed the boulder right away. It's pretty hard to do that,
Is
actually.
that pixel perfect?
It is actually pretty damn precise, may I add.
Aye.
It is. Alright, this screen is hell. But we have a lot of HP, so we should be fine. Yeah, just because we had like 1,000,000 HP, we're fine. Alright,
That cloud though.
there's another clip coming up. Only gonna try it once. Saves like 3-4 seconds though if you can get it first try. These rings are really annoying as well. That's why we do this tether boost to actually reach it. Because if you don't do that tether boost, it's literally impossible. No, it's not impossible, but it's really hard. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Probably not. No.
Nah.
Try it once. Doesn't lose too much time though, so.
It loses more time than it saves. Oh.
Oh man. Oh, what am I doing? Dude.
Is this treasure percent?
What is that? Yeah, sadly we cannot pick it up. There's a lot of gold and Rayman just, you know, moves past it.
Well, there is a Rayman Gold version.
There is.
I actually have it though. Got it from this guy.
So good on the memes today. Yeah, we just jumped and hovered there to actually spawn over a set of annoying enemies. So yeah, that's why we jumped and hovered there. Also, there is a really convenient secret life if we jump over the spiky ball that nobody, you know, how do you even find this out?
And you can actually punch power-ups and lives to
Yeah.
drag them to you.
Yeah, only if you get the ring grab ability, then they get directed to you. What?
Someone said Rayman must have got a swimming lesson before he went to Rayman 2.
Yeah, exactly. Rayman instantly dies from water here. Pretty cool thing we can do here, we don't die here. If we
Zilla.
move 1 pixel to the right there, we die. So yeah.
I have a really good theory right now. So maybe Batilla tried to learn Rayman how to swim, but suddenly she got kidnapped by Mr. Darkmind. That's my theory about swimming in Rayman.
I don't think Indy heard it.
Rip.
What is lead at?
Lead in?
Lead.
Oh, isn't that like... She only learns Rayman how to fly and shoot, right? Or not to shoot, not to shoot.
Strong fist. And how to shoot.
Alright,
Rayman 3, Rayman knows everything already.
moving to the last screen here. Got all the cages. Yay!
Wait, you missed... Did you get them all?
Yeah, there is one more on the last screen.
Ah,
Yeah, don't make me paranoid.
I was just trying to help.
Joe is pretty cool. He has
And the music is really good.
cool balls with his name written on it. Alright, so damage boost here. And that's the final cage of this level.
Oh, that's actually a really good one.
Yep.
I just said that in Rayman 3, Rayman knows everything, but he learns how to tongue black lumps. I forgot about that. But this is Rayman 1, not 3. So let's stick to the subject.
Alright, Cops. In the PC version you can skip him because all the cages are on the first screen of the game. And there is an end sign, although on this version there is no end sign. So we cannot skip it in this version.
So PC is the fastest version of them all?
No, because it
PS1.
has different cage locations that end up losing a lot of time.
So PS1 is the fastest version.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes, got that.
Nice.
That is pretty hard to do, actually. Pretty cool if you can get it. That was not funny.
What are we talking about again, Dave?
Nothing.
Oh, by the way, Dave is holding chat, so that's why.
Okay. Okay, if we're fast enough, we can jump on this. Okay, good. And then these red platforms are really annoying. The cycles here. No.
But you can, of course, reset the cycles by changing the screen location or going away from
Nah,
the
you cannot
platform.
reset it. Oh my god,
Oh,
we're
really?
getting screwed over. No, you cannot do it here because you cannot go for far enough. There we go.
Ah,
Dang.
I
That was
like-
actually a really good scope screen, but then yeah, that's stupid red platforms. I hate them.
So,
Alright.
world record is without loads, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, this is another instance of RNG, I guess. We still don't know if this is real RNG. The first platform he knocks down. If he knocks down the right platform on the first one, we won't be able to do this fight in easy mode. Now, easy mode is doing this, because he didn't knock off the right platform. You can jump towards him, and then respawn this platform here. And that one will never drop down. And if we actually do it correctly, we can hit him when he's at the edge, and he will instantly move back to the right for some reason. Even though you don't do any damage, he still moves to the right. Now what you're supposed to do is, where that thing was, you have to grab the edge. Because at the moment, like there, if you do it intentionally, there is no platforms. So yeah, you have to hang on that edge there to avoid getting hit by scops. But yeah, we don't have to do that because we could respawn the platform. You can even respawn the middle platform if you jump even more to the right. But yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay, this is the phase where we actually are able to do damage to him, though not with our fist, because that one just goes through. We redirect his shots to do the extra hits.
Still going pretty good so far on time.
Yeah, actually. Imagine if this didn't have that disaster. This would have actually been a really good run. Like, only.
Just don't think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
In cage, you miss another cage.
In cage, you. Oh man.
I was actually trying to think about that pun while making it.
Alright, on the last hit, he will actually move without shooting his claw. Okay, there we go.
Scopsgasm.
Scopsgasm, best
Insert
emote.
Scopsgasm here.
Best emote.
Yes.
Okay, one more level. The final level. Takes about 4 minutes. Yeah.
Shall we eat by Joe's before we do it?
Yeah, let's have some dinner.
Let's eat some Joe's.
So yeah, we are only able to enter this if we save all the electoons, which we did. We start off in a candy world,
Yo.
riding a pan,
Whoa.
frying pan. Pretty
Isn't
cool.
there like a small skip what you can do with the pan?
No,
Oh,
not really.
then it's just me.
It's just
Well, the
you.
music is really good.
That is true. Alright. If you hit this orange stuff, you instantly die, by the way. Which is evil.
Is it like... It looks like orange juice.
I don't know what it is. Also, this is Dark Rayman. He does exactly the same inputs as you. Although you can actually despawn him. But I choose not to. I like to live dangerously, I guess. Nah, like despawning him loses a second or two as well. I don't want to lose more time. Though if you get hit by him, you instantly die. So you have to stay in front of him at all costs.
So this is how Mario Galaxy got an idea.
Also, there's these clouds here. You see them bounce up like a little bit. Now, if you jump and the cloud is at their top position, like the max position of the cloud, you can't actually jump on the cloud. Sometimes you get screwed over by that. Not this time, though. On the next screen, our inputs will actually be reversed. So if I press left, I will go right.
And
if I
there's
press
also
right,
a
I will
really
go
cool
left.
skip coming up on the next level, what
Yeah.
is called Clown Skip.
It is. Basically, it saves 10 seconds. You damage boost. Well, you don't even have to damage boost, but without a damage boost, it means you have to do 2 pixel perfect inputs pretty much. But with the damage boost, there we go.
Nice.
We actually get damaged, and then we can we hang on that platform there. So yeah, that was Clown Skip. Pretty cool. And then on the last part, Rayman will actually move forward automatically, and you just have to do the jumps. And right here, which is a really annoying time, you will have the normal inputs again. So left is left again and right is right again. On the worst possible time, you can get the controls back. Also, you can take the up path and the bottom path here, but it's obviously faster to take bottom path because there is more slippery physics. And now we're entering the boss fight, which takes about 2 minutes. So yeah.
You can skip this. You can skip
In
this
GBA.
fight in GBA, and it was
Yeah.
actually accidentally found by Mr. DX Terraria himself.
Yeah, the way you skip that in Game Boy Advance version is by beating him once, doing a full playthrough, beating him, and then on the same like console load, so you don't reboot the console, you create a new file, and then on any run you do after that, you skip the fight. So as soon as you enter it, you get the victory dance. And we actually allow that because it's only a miscellaneous category anyway, which makes the run sub 120 as well. It's like 1 hour, 18 minutes or something with loads, so it's pretty nice.
And to say this one more time and trying not to get duct taped, this is Mr. Darkmind. He's the final boss of the game.
So yeah, we can actually jump towards this fist here to trigger this next screen a bit
Please.
faster.
Please don't duct tape me.
Now on this phase, you can actually do up to 4 hits on one swing, but we're always trying for it to get at least 3 to get a 3 cycle. There we go,
Nice.
3 cycle. And now what I talked about earlier, getting multiple hits in a row on the next phase here, doing a hit and then 58 frames later, doing another one.
Oh, and time is also coming up.
Yeah, on the
right by
last
the
hit.
last hit.
Yeah,
So
get ready on time. Yeah.
yeah.
Not getting any double hits apparently. Sorry, Glackham, no 7 hits in a row. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
At least got 1.
Okay,
And time.
Still pretty good time.
Still sub 127. I think getting that extra cage there in Space Mama lost me like 2-3 minutes, so that would have been a pretty good run. Yeah, thank you for watching. I was Thextera with
Some
Shadow
guy.
here.
No.
and Wizboy, and fun with the rest of the marathon. Though I will be running not the next game, but the game after that, Klonoa, at like 2:30 a.m. So if you want to check me out running that, stay tuned.
You will see me in the next 10 minutes.